This is Minecraft Dungeons, a game mode where you unlock new zones, unlock insane enchants, and climb the rankings amongst other players, and making sure your strategy is on point because one mistake could set you back behind the competition. And today we will be spending 100 days inside of this dungeon to see how far we can actually get inside of the toughest Minecraft dungeon in the world. But really quick before we start, if you want to play this server at any point in time, copy this IP right here or check out the description below. Anyways, let's start. All right, yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back, guys, to episode number 2 of the Dungeon series here on swerve.oplegends.com, guys, the #1 rated dungeon server in the world. Guys, today we got something crazy. We're picking off where we left off last time, except we've done a little bit of prep work for this episode. But really quick before we start, we are giving away 2,000 credits, 1,000 to each different winner. There's gonna be 2 different winners, and all you guys gotta do to comment, or I guess all you guys gotta do to win, is comment down your Minecraft usernames and make sure you're using my IP swerve.oplegends.com and the port 19132 to enter. This is a Swerve Nation Classic giveaway only, so you gotta be using my IP and be in the Swerve Nation to participate. That's what we just do for the homies here at Swerve Nation. But yeah, super easy, super simple. So yeah, get to it. Did you comment down your IGN right now? Good boy, good boy. But in our last episode, we did leave off getting I believe prestige number 2 on our amplifier enchant. We've gotten that to prestige 3, almost maxed out. Let's just go ahead and max it out. There we go. And then we unlocked key finder, which we've maxed out now, and arrow storm, which I'm excited to show you guys what this new enchant looks like. Remember, this is OP Legends' first season of dungeons, and I'm having a lot of fun. I wasn't there for the release, but there was over 1,000 players here on OP Legends, so thank you guys for making it something crazy to be a part of. Seriously, it was, from what I heard, really good. But dude, this new enchant, arrow storm, is absolutely obliterating all of these. So in order to get to the next zone, which at the next zone we get better mobs, which gives us better money, it costs 9 trillion, and we can rebirth at 29 trillion. So one of our goals today is going to be rebirthing, because at rebirth level 2 we get an 8x money booster, and I'm really looking forward to getting that. So we need $9 trillion, and for every one of these sheep we're looking at getting around, let's go ahead and see once it dies. Come on, let's see, 9.78 billion. Yeah, we're gonna need some more, but we can start off today by actually purchasing a couple of crates for ourselves. Let's go into the /buy. Let's go over here to bundles. Do we need any of these bundles? Let's see. Orbs. Ooh, this one's got a money booster. These ones got money boosters too. Stage 3 bundle, weekly bundle 2. I'm gonna go ahead and get the weekly bundle 1. We can only buy one of these, and we get 3 SOTW loot boxes, some orbs and XP boosters, and hopefully we can get some money boosters from those as well. But there we go, we got 3. I actually need to go over to my guild island really quick. I think it's like /guild go. Yes, it is. Okay, this is the spot where the guild homies are at. We just do /shop really quick. Building materials. I'm going to make Swerve Shack. Of course we're gonna do this. Duh. Okay, so I am not a good builder whatsoever, so please do not flame me. But I think this color scheme could look absolutely sick. Yeah, no, that looks fire. That looks fire. Okay. You know what? This is what we're gonna keep for now. There we go. Okay, so we can put some of our modifiers in here that we don't need anymore. We'll keep the boosters, but I don't really need any of this other stuff at the moment. Okay, that should be good. Let's open up these crates now. Sorry for that little detour there, but it just had to be done, bro. We gotta have a little shack here. Okay, what do we get? SOTW loot boxes. What will we get? And some totem slouch vouchers. Okay, we got a sword level pet. Not bad. Pet transfer token allows you to transfer the ownership of any unowned pet to yourself. Nice. Ooh, we got a large backpack. Nice. We're gonna switch that one out. We got our money booster that we needed. We got a companion crystal. Oh, dude, a unique plus sword level pet. Oh my. Wait, I'm pretty sure we have one already. Yeah, we have an epic one. So getting this one is going to give us crazy good stuff, because we've already maxed out this level in our last video. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Let's go ahead and throw him inside of here. He's still active though, so let's make sure to deactivate that pet. We got 2 of them. Hold on, maybe we can okay, we're gonna click these guys into here. Okay, I think we need more, but I'm just gonna go ahead and activate him before we actually ascend him, because I think we need more than just 2. But can we use 2 of the same pets? No, you cannot. Okay, I guess we'll try to level up this orb pet as well. Yeah, and here we go. So if we right click the pet, we can do pet ascension, but we need 2 more unique pluses, and then we can get a godly, which is actually really good. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's go ahead and activate him, activate this pet, and now we're good. Okay, next up we have an extra totem slot, so let's go ahead and redeem this. We don't have any totems gems, actually, because we haven't gotten any. But that'll be good once we get that. We got some auto fight timers, which basically let us fight for ourselves using like robot AI, which is kind of crazy. And a tier 5 modifier box. This could be really good if we get a good orbs booster. Ooh, gems booster. Nah, I'm good. Don't really need gems right now, but did get some keys. So if we go ahead and redeem all of these really quick, do crates. We have a decent amount of keys. So let's open up our loot crates first. Not bad, not bad. Some more modifier boxes, some skill pouches, stuff like that. Let's redeem these keys. And now the supreme crates. Boom, there we go. Ooh, some damage boosters, some decent stuff here, dude. I'll take all of that. Now, unfortunately, I don't need any of this stuff right now, but we definitely will use it later. We got what we wanted, though. We got the boosters. So now if we go back to over to zones, we can teleport to our best stage, which is the goats. We're doing a decent bit of damage, but this is why I wanted to buy those crates, because this damage booster is going to be really good. Actually, we did not actually get a good damage booster. We did get a good money booster, though, and we did get a really good sword booster. So I'm going to use this, basically these four right here, because we don't need skulls at the moment. So let's go ahead and use this, use the damage booster, use this, and then use this, all for 20 minutes, and we should be able to progress hopefully to the next zone. That's what I'm really banking on. Maybe even leveling up our sword. We get a new enchant at level 75 called Orb Greed, which is really, really good. And we can even look into getting some new pets as well, because this only costs 234 billion, which I say only, but bro, we only have 433 billion. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of tough. Let's see how much our next sword upgrade is actually at, because we're gonna go from 18.8 million base damage all the way up to 50. So over double. We only need like 300 million more dollars for it, so that'll be good, especially since we don't have like a good damage booster on. That would be really, really good for us. But I really like this arrow enchant. We're gonna have to actually pick which enchant we want to prestige next. I think this one won't be too bad. 2.35 billion orbs. Yeah, let's go ahead and max upgrade that. Boom, there we go. We have this one now to prestige, and when we hover over our sword, we can actually see which ones are prestige and which ones aren't. I think amplifier would be a really good one. 20 billion orbs total to max upgrade it. That's gonna be a little bit tough to get, but I think we could do it, especially if we go ahead and grab Orb Greed enchant. I mean, that's gonna be like doubling, tripling our Orb Greed intakes, so that'll be really nice as well to get. But we should have 2 more modifier. Yeah, we do actually. So we can get some more orb boosters. Let's go back on over to the guild. I totally forgot about this, but we got to sword level 50, which unlocks all of those. So we got to go over to my shack really quick. Dude, I told you this shack would come in handy. And let's grab all of our boxes that we just got. Let's open them all up. I did not mean to actually use that one. And let's take off this one really quick. Did we get any good ones? 2.74 isn't bad. We'll go ahead and slap that one in. Oh wait, we have to right click it. And then 2.0 I think are our 2 best. Yeah, okay, we're gonna use these. Boom, bam, there we go. So now we should have a crazy multi on our orbs. Let's go ahead and check. Orbs multi 72x. Not bad, not bad. The booster is giving us a ton though, so we gotta get back to grinding, bro. These boosters only last for 20 minutes, so let's see how much we can get during these boosters. Let's actually see how long is left on them. It's 60 minutes. Okay, we gotta grind, bro. What am I doing getting distracted? Wasting out on a lot of potential here, and we already have enough for our next upgrade, so we need to go ahead and do this now. Boom, there we go. 800 bill. Let's see how long. Oh dude, that thing is killing that health bar right there. That's actually really, really nice. Oh dude, this is a legendary goat, dude. Hopefully we can get a ton of money from it. Let's see how much we get. 3 2 1. It was like 80 billion. How much do we get from just regular ones? 29 billion. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, it's probably more worth to just kill the smaller ones at this rate. Plus, as we kill all these mobs, this levels up, giving us a sword XP booster, which is also going to help us out a ton to get to that next stage, which is level 75, which we need so desperately, bro, just so we can get more orbs, so we can start prestiging all of the enchants that we actually have. We could actually see how much this costs to prestige. 1.8 billion. Okay, I'll do it. Max upgrade. We can't really get all of them, but we could get almost max upgrade. There we go. We got it to 2,406 out of 2,500 levels. Now, hopefully we can see some more critical strikes, because that's what that does. Oh my gosh, yeah, we definitely are. Wait, that's actually so genius. Okay, noted. Yeah, dude, when the critical strikes come in, it's actually insane. That's made a big difference, bro. That's almost like 3 sword upgrades right there. What is our next sword upgrade at? 2.28 trill or 2.82 trill, actually. Yikes. Okay, bro, and every time those arrows come in, they just instantly die. As soon as I see the arrows, it's dead. Okay, let's see if we can get into proc like on camera really quick. All right, let's test this one. Yeah, right there. Boom. Yo, that arrow enchant is insane. Arrow storm. It basically just one shots, bro. What the heck? Okay, we're at 2. Oh wait, no, our damage boost just expired. Do we have any more? We don't, but we could go ahead and upgrade our sword. I think we should do that. 2.8 trill. Oh my. Okay, here we go. 133 million 10% base damage, which is going to murder these goats. Yeah, dude, these things are going down by a lot. This is with no damage booster, by the way, which is pretty good. And there we go, dude. Our orb booster is officially up. We're at 8.3 trill. We still have our money booster, though. It was a 45-minute money booster. We can actually see how long we have left on it. Let's go ahead and look. 24 minutes. Okay. I definitely think we could get to the next place before then. I think it's only 9 trill. Let's go ahead and check zones really quick. Yeah, Wolf is 9 trillion away, so we can definitely do that. So as soon as we get 300 billion more, we'll be able to actually go, which is kind of exciting. And then hopefully the next place isn't too expensive, bro. But there we go. Okay, we have the zones unlocked, so let's go over to there. And there we go, dude. The wolves. Now I'm kind of scared. These things got so much health. Yeah, they're gonna take a while to kill, bro. Dang, dude. I didn't know it was gonna be this hard. Maybe there's like a damage booster on here. Damage booster right here, 100%, 50 credits. That seems pretty good. I'll go ahead and confirm by that. Let's check our mailbox really quick. There it is. And now if we use this, that'll help us out a ton. Yeah, doing a lot more damage now. There's a lot of good things on the auction house, though. Oh, dude, the vote party activated. Nice. I mean, I'm not really gonna do it, but a lot of people do it, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Wait, I just realized we get 500 billion for each one of these wolves. That is kind of nuts. That's gonna really suck when that money booster goes away, so we gotta kind of take advantage of this and upgrade our sword as much as we can. Do we have enough for the next one? 9.46 trill. And the next zone actually costs us, see how much? 514 trillion. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna have to rebirth. So we can rebirth at 29 trillion. So I almost think it might be worth it to just grind these up and just push for that 29 trillion to get that money booster ASAP. Because if we don't, then we're gonna run into a big wall. How long is on our boost? We got 18 minutes left. Well, actually, if we can upgrade our sword, then we can kill these things a lot faster, making us more money. Decisions, bro. We could also prestige this enchant right here, Arrow Storm, to help us out, or maybe even do Lucky Strike. Let's max upgrade that. I forgot that. It's gonna cost 5.63 build to max upgrade this, and then 7.6 build to max out Arrow Strike. We could also upgrade our companions. 25,000 for gems, and that's for every single time. Oh wait, we need rebirth 5 for that one. Dang. Okay, 15,000 for this, and then 20,000 for that. Yeah, then we need rebirth 5 for all of them. Dang. Okay, well, I guess we can only use that. So I'm noticing this game mode has to make us do like a bunch of different things before we can actually just kind of go crazy and progress, which I kind of like because it keeps me working on a bunch of different things, but it also stops me from just like max completing this game super fast. But there we go. Let's see how much damage we do now with this sword. Oh my gosh, wait, the arrows do so much. Wait, we might actually want to upgrade the arrow strike because it does like half their damage straight off the rip. Yeah, wait, that is so OP. That is a really good enchant for the starter. Wow. Okay, so we're definitely gonna go ahead and prestige that one once we have enough. We need 7.6 billion orbs. We're at 3 billion right now, but our main goal is just to get to 29 trillion before our booster runs out, because if we can do that, then we can prestige, or I guess rebirth, sorry, which I think we should be able to hit it. Yeah, we're already back up to 9 trillion, which is really good because our next sword upgrade is at 31 trill. So yeah, we're definitely gonna want to go ahead and rebirth before. And if we do slash milestones at rebirth 2, we get a sword level booster for 10 minutes. I mean, that's not bad. We are getting a ton of keys actually just by killing these things, which could give us boosters as well. So let's open up all these. Nope, no boosters, but we did get supreme keys, which are good because those are the ones we can get boosters in, so we can save up a bunch of those. We could prestige key finder. No. Actually, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Max upgrade. Boom, there we go. So now if we take a look at our sword, bro, it's looking mad good right now. 17.6 trillion dollars, though, bro. Come on, get me to 29 trill. And before we rebirth, we have to go to the zone below this and purchase a decent amount of pets or companions so that we can get money boosters to start off with this next rebirth. Because with rebirth, our sword resets, our money resets, and our zones reset. That's it. Everything that has to do with money resets. So we keep all of our enchants, we keep all of our armor, we keep all of our inventory, but just the sword upgrades right here reset. But you know what doesn't? Companions. And those are based off zones, so we can use that to our advantage as well. And we're almost there, which is really, really good. Because right now, our companions kind of are trash. If we just take a look really quick, we have an 8x, which isn't like the best. They're both 4x's, but I think we can get get some pretty crazy legendary pulls, especially with the gem shop, because we just did this upgrader where we have an increased golden chance and an increased rainbow chance of these companions. So hopefully we get something good. All right, $26 trillion though. We just need 3 trillion more. And then, bro, we hit one of our first goals for the video, which is getting to rebirth 2. Pretty solid if you ask me. And there we go, 29 trillion. Can we rebirth? 29.8 trillion. So let me get like a couple more trillion more. Go open up some pets in the other zone below this one where they're a little bit cheaper. I think we should be good to go. Let's go and check out our booster really quick. Yeah, 8 minutes left. Perfect. Then we can see how long it takes us to get back to this very spot. I'm gonna go to zones really quick. Let's teleport to the goat zone. And these are only 234 billion. See, that's why we have to come down here where they're not as expensive and try to get some better multipliers, because look at these multipliers. They're so good. Okay, let's open up 5 really quick. I'm just gonna go down until like 25 trill and see what we can get. So we're at 28 trill. Okay, 29 trill. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and stop it. Go over to companions. And yeah, dude, look at these differences, bro. That is crazy. Okay, quit best. There we go. And now if we just hit these, yeah, these are giving us 112 bill. Okay, we need to go ahead and get our rebirth going here, but we need to go back on over to the other zone and get back up to 29 trill, which shouldn't be too hard now that we have this crazy money boost of these new companions. Let's see how much we get. Yeah, 2 trill per normal wolf. That was giving us 500 bill. Oh my gosh, that is such a crucial upgrade, bro. All right, we can do it / rebirth. Let's go ahead and rebirth right now. Rebirthing, and we are back here at square one. And how much is this gonna give us? Let's see. Wait, I still have $2 trillion. I don't know if that was... Oh, I killed the mob at the last second. Oh, wait, I just found like a low-key OP glitch. Okay, max purchase. What can we go to? We got up to... Oh my gosh, we got back up to goats, bro. Are you kidding me? Wait, and then we could go to swords and just upgrade all of these swords. Oh my gosh, they probably should fix that. I just kind of found a glitch. But if you time it perfect like that, where you hit rebirth right as you're about to kill a wolf, bro, that is insane. Okay, so we're already back up to this this sword right here, which is really good. How much for this is the next one? 2.8 trill. Okay, we should be able to get that really fast, especially consider these give 118 bill. That's so funny, bro. And like, let me go ahead and put T in the chat. Now we are rank 2, as you guys can see right there. All right, 2.8 trill. Let's go ahead and upgrade to the next sword. There we go. Okay, now we should be blasting through these goats like crazy. What is our booster on? We have 4 minutes left. Oh my gosh, wait, we could potentially get to foxes really quick. That would be kind of crazy. In 5 minutes, rebirth and get back to exactly where we're at. Bro, wait, that is not how the game was intended. Okay, 9 trillion coming up. There we go. We just got it, so we can do / zones now. And we are straight back to wolves. Just like that, bro. Oh, this is so nice, bro. How long is on our boosts? Yep, 49 seconds. Perfect timing, dude. Come on, please kill this wolf before the timer runs out. I need the money. I need the money, please, bro. And did we get it? And we got it. Okay, 2.4 trill. Not too bad to start off. And that booster notification should go off any second now. Oh, it's already off. Okay, well, let's see how much we get without the booster activated. Oh, there it goes right there. I guess it like... Oh, wait, no, we only got 1 trill from that. Dang, okay. Or not even. We got like 600 bill. All right, we need to go back to the guild, though, and empty out our inventory because I don't want key finder to go ahead and fill up overnight. So let's go ahead and put all of this stuff up really quick. We're going to keep this pet, though, and try to level it up overnight. I guess we can have these sword level boosts overnight as well, so let's pop those. Go back on over to zone really quick. Teleport to the best zone, which is the wolf. And now we get to AFK all night. So hopefully now when we wake up, we'll have our sword level at level 75 or above so that we can unlock some more enchants that'll hopefully give us some things like skulls and more orbs. Even this one, deal 10x damage to a single mob. That would help out a ton. And yeah, we've already got this guy maxed out with all the gems and credits, so we should be pretty good to go. So I'm gonna head off for the night, guys, and I will see you boys in the morning. Alrighty, guys, it is the morning, and well, check out our inventory, bro. This is insane, bruh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to redeem all of these keys now. We are going to have so many, bro. But we did also get 38 billion orbs, which we're gonna be able to prestige some enchants, and we got to level 129 on our sword, which means we have unlocked Crush, Skull Greed, and Orb Greed. So let's just go ahead and max these out first. Okay, that's 1. There's 2. And then crush is 3. We still have 34 billion gems, so we're doing pretty good for ourselves. All right, but let's go ahead and redeem all of these keys, bro, because we're gonna need all of the boosters we can, and hopefully we can get some supreme keys. Inside those supreme keys, we can get even more boosters and stuff, and that's all we really need, right? We just need boosters, so hopefully we can get a bunch of there. I think we do have a ton more in our mailbox as well. Let's go ahead and check mailbox. Yeah, let's just claim all. There we go. Oh my gosh, so many keys. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to prestige the key finder enchant, because it's only prestige 1 and we're getting this many overnight. I don't even want to know what it would be, but hey, I'm not really complaining because this is a lot of keys for us. So let's go ahead and open them up. So /crate and check it out. 2,800 keys, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go ahead and preview the crate first. We could get some orbs boosters and some sword level boosters, which would be really nice. Hunter season rank and some pet boxes, and that's all that's really there. So we're just really going for the supreme keys here, but let's go ahead and open them all up. Oh my god. Oh my god. How are we gonna open up all of these? Oh my goodness. That's only for 20,000 orbs, bro. Okay, we gotta go to our guild, bro. Yeah, we're gonna put everything in here because we don't really need it. What about our mailbox? We get a bunch of rewards in here. Yeah, can I claim all? There we go. Okay, not bad, dude. We got a decent amount of supreme keys, actually. We're gonna put everything else into our thing. Oh my gosh, look how many boosters we got. Bruh, 6 seasonal ranks. Holy. Some more modifier boxes. Not too bad, not too bad. This is what I'm really liking, though. Oh my. Dude, we are set now on these boosters. Even if they are only like a 50% boost, we have them for 5 minutes, which is like 1 sec. It's like 5 hours, so that's insane. Okay, but we have these supreme keys, which we could get some really good loot from. We have 127. Do we have any more? Yes, we do. We do, actually. Okay, let's grab these. Oh my gosh, wait, we have even more boosters? Bro, what? I did not know we got that many boosters, bro. That is pretty crazy. And we maxed out our level pet, so that's pretty cool. Okay, but here we go. Let's open up the supreme crates. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, what? Dude, why did we get so many backpacks? I don't really know, but I'm just gonna put these medium backpacks in here, bro. I can't. Oh my gosh. We did get 13 of these tier 4 modifier boxes. Hopefully we can get some better orb boosters. All right, but we gotta go back to our mailbox once again. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna claim these, claim the boosters straight off the rip. And lightning wands? Electrocute mobs and destroy them within a 4-block radius, dealing 15 times the damage. 150 uses if we have a bunch of them, bro. What? Yo, okay, well, I'm gonna take that. Is there anything else that I need? Okay, I don't need anything else. Oh my god. Okay, we're kind of freaking loaded now. That is kind of crazy. We have 25 more supreme keys. May as well open up all these again. What could we get? Probably some more backpacks, but yep, more backpacks. Hopefully we did get some more boosters along those backpacks. All right, we need to check our mailbox one more time, and it doesn't look like we got any boosters, but we did get a decent amount of damage boosters, which is really nice. Yeah, we're doing pretty good for ourselves, I would say. These electric wands are kind of insane, though. I am gonna go ahead and use like the better boosters first, though. 15, 125. Oh my gosh, we're doing pretty good for ourselves right now. Gems boosters. Dang. Okay, let's go try out this wand here. So let's go to zones, teleport to the best zone, and let's just test this out, bro. And then we do it. Wait, dude, this thing is kind of 15 times the damage. The damage of what? It's only doing 2 bill, but my sword does. Oh wait, my sword only does 200 mil. Oh, I wonder if this would be good at the other zone. Hold up, let's go to the goat zone really quick and test it out, because these are about 2 bill. Oh yeah, dude. Can I swap between them? No, I can't. So I have to wait 2 seconds. But dude, 4 of them just died. How much money did I get from that? Let's go. Let's do it right here. I mean, we're getting a decent amount. Wait, that did not kill the epics. There we go. Okay, well, these are cool, but I'm gonna save them for later. Okay, but we got to Rebirth 2. We've unlocked some new enchants. Now we gotta figure out which one's like literally the best. Now, obviously, if we can prestige this, we can. 2 billion orbs. I think that is the enchant we should prestige over and over again. Wait, we can prestige it one more time to prestige 3. Max upgrade. And now we are at prestige 3, and the chance is 1.73% chance. Not bad. Does it say when it actually procs in chat? Let's see. Let's look for it. Ooh, it's a pretty low chance. Gives you extra orbs on top of orb factory. Okay, if you say say so. I mean, we're probably making a decent amount, but we do have a bunch of these orb boosters. So let's go ahead and pop a couple of them along with our sword leveling, our damage booster, and I'm going to wait on this money. Actually, you know what? Let's just use the money booster. Why not? But to upgrade our sword, I believe it is 9.46 trill. We should be able to get that pretty soon. And I want to try to make it to the next zone, but we got to check our rebirth. We can rebirth at $885 trillion, or we could go to zones, and the next zone is at 514 trill. So that is the goal. But we do have 9 trillion. Do we have enough? 9.4 trillion. So after this wolf, we should have enough. Of course, this is a legendary wolf, bro. I'm already committed to it, so we're gonna go ahead and kill it. Oh, forgot we could do orbs or gems boosters too. We have 600,000 gems. What do we use gems for? Gem shop. But we need to be rebirth 5, but we have so many. Let's check AH really quick. Is there anything good on the auction house? More damage boosters. What about money boosters? There's no money boosters. Oh, here's a copper totem. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that copper totem. We don't have any totems, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and right click to equip this. Now if we do /totem, there we go, dude. We got a 24% money multiplier now. Not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade our sword now. There we go. And yeah, dude, we're doing like almost 1 billion per hit now. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Kind of moving now. Is there any other good pickups on the auction house that I could get? There's skull totems, but I don't really need skulls. We could buy this tier 3 right here. How much is it? 400 credits? Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I accidentally bought it, bro. Are you kidding me? I bought the worst one too. Oh my. Okay, well now we gotta actually use it. Oh, dude, I did not mean to click that. I was trying to see how much it was. Whatever. And wait, how much is our next sword upgrade? We've already maxed out the stone sword. 31 trillion. Okay, we can definitely do that. We're already at 14. I feel like the iron sword's kind of cheap on the cheaper end. For how much money we get from these wolves, I mean, it's pretty nice. But we do have 8 billion orbs left to spend, and I don't want to just hold on to them. Deal 10 times more damage to a single mob. We could actually, okay, 5 billion orbs. I say we do it. There we go. So we have this prestige one. I don't really care about skulls. I kind of want to prestige this enchant, but we need 7 million or 7 billion orbs now. But now the chance went from 2.5% up to 2.75%. Not bad. I think we have enough for our next sword upgrade though really quick. So let's get our iron sword. There we go. And dude, we are flying through these things. As soon as arrow strike comes on, bro, they instantly die now. Arrow strike is so OP. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grind up here for a bit, and what I'm actually gonna use is something that we haven't used before. Well, actually, we tested it out in our first video, but it is the auto fighter voucher. So if we do /auto fighter, we did upgrade it all the way in our last video, but we have 45 minutes left, and our daily limit is 6 hours right there. So we can go ahead and summon our auto fighter, and just like that, he will go ahead and kill the wolves for us. So I kind of want to see how much we make with this guy going, and hopefully it's enough to go ahead and get this next sword. But we will see. We will see. But I'll check back after when this guy is done slaying all the mobs for me. And yeah, I'll talk to you boys in a bit. Okay, our auto fighter is up, and guys, we have $600 trillion, a decent amount of keys, still all of these lightning wands that we're not even going to use. But look how fast we are killing these wolves now. We went ahead and upgraded our sword a bit. We got it to iron 2, and I'm not too sure if I want to use this here, because if we go over to zones, we can get the drown zone next. And I think that's going to be our best option. So let's go ahead and buy it and teleport to the best stage. And bro, I don't even want to know how long these things are going to take to kill. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe we should have upgraded that sword. But rebirth is at 885 trillion. I should have just went for the rebirth, bro. Oh no. Okay, but how much did we get from just that one drown? Let's see. Because dude, these arrows do so much damage. So if we can actually just upgrade that enchant, we should be okay. And we got 14 trillion. Oh, that's really not that great. Hold on, how much is this going to cost to prestige? 7.6 billion. I think it's worth. We're not going to be able to max upgrade it, but we'll get pretty dang close. And we got it to 2,397 out of 2,500. So we just need like 100 more levels on it. That shouldn't be too bad to get, especially since we're getting like 1 million per. Yeah, we only need 318 million more orbs, and we're already at 58 million, so it'll be fine. But I really want to get to rebirth level 3, because if we can get to rebirth level 3, we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Come on, dude, we just need like a little bit more. We're already at 274 trillion, making a good amount of progress here. But yeah, if you're wondering what enchants to get, I would definitely go for Orb Factory, then go ahead and get Amplifier, and then go ahead and get Arrow Storm, and start prestiging these 3. Well, you can't actually prestige Orb Factory, but damage-wise, definitely do Arrow Strike. It's one of the best enchants, especially at the start, bro. It's extremely good. Just taking a look at our sword now. Oh my gosh, dude. We almost have a max prestige amplifier, which I think we should get to level this thing up more. But I totally forgot. We did get prestige level 2, so we can actually upgrade. Oh, wait, no. We have to get rebirth level 5. Dang it. Never mind. We can't get better stats on our companion egg. We gotta get to rebirth level 5. And I'm thinking, for the time being at least, if we can get 350 trill like that, we should probably upgrade our sword, because it goes from 2.5 billion all the way up to 6.6 billion. And I think that's what we should do. I could be making a giant mistake here, but we're gonna go ahead and do it regardless. We're gonna apply this damage booster, and there we go. Okay, well, oh dude, oh my, the arrow enchant does so much damage. It one-shots them. Wait, I think this was definitely the move. Let's go ahead and see on auction house really quick if there's any money boosters. I don't know if there's going to be, but anything kind of helps us at this point. Let's see. Okay, well, if that's not the case, we could go ahead and get a zone 1 stage 8 bundle that we just got, and this looks pretty good, dude. This is such a good deal. We're gonna go ahead and buy that. There we go. We got a money booster. It auto applies, and we got an SOTW loot box, which I'm gonna be giving away to one of you guys who comment down their Minecraft usernames. And if you're watching this, I'm gonna start doing the giveaways a little bit less, like further into the video, making sure all of the real Swerve Nation people actually get them instead of the people who just come here for the giveaways. So yeah, comment down your Minecraft username and say loot box. But yeah, we are making so much money now. Let's see how much one round makes us. 42 trillion. Not bad, not bad. But let's see if we can get a good damage booster as well. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase another loot box and slap it down. Hopefully we can get something good, because I need some more damage boosters. I need some big damage boosters, bro. And we got, let's go ahead and check. We got modifier orb Titan seasonal rank. What? Yo, bro. Okay, that is kind of absurd. It's second top rank, bro. Okay, well, I got seasonal Titan, so that's kind of a W. But we did get an orbs booster, which I guess we could use. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. Boom. And we can actually go ahead and finally increase and max upgrade this enchant right here. Arrow Storm is now officially maxed, and oh my gosh, every time it procs, bro, it just does so much damage. I'm thinking we go take on the legendary drown now. Let's go ahead and go. Come on, give us some good money, bro. Our Arrow Storm does about 1 trillion damage, so we need to proc around maybe like 10 times to kill this thing. We also did get some more modifier boxes, which we could use, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop this better booster here, this gems booster here. There we go. We're looking good now, and we should, oh my gosh, 85 trillion. I don't know if that's really worth, because we can just kill like 2 of these really quick and get them done as well. But we're almost at 800 trill, which, if you guys remember in my last video, or maybe it was this video, I don't really remember, but we went ahead and rebirthed and clapped one of these, I think it was like a wolf, right as we hit the rebirth button, and it gave us the money. So hopefully we could do that this time and kind of cheat the system so that we could just go through all the stages really quick. But once we rebirth, guys, we will have, instead of an 8x money booster, a 21.39 money booster, bro. So we'll be able to go through this stuff like crazy and really start to make some progress here on dungeons. So we're almost at 800 trill. We're at 777. We need 850. So only a couple more drowns away, bro. This is a W. Once we kill this legendary drowned right here, we will be able to finally rebirth to rebirth level 3, making it 2 rebirths in one video. Not too bad, bro. Not too bad. And there we go. Okay, do slash rebirth, but wait. I'm gonna go ahead and target this epic drowned real quick. Do slash rebirth really quick, and we're gonna wait until it gets super close to dying and then hit rebirth. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, once it gets to around 800, there we go, rebirth. And oh, we didn't get it. No, dude, we didn't time it perfectly. We're at $0. Okay, well, how much does one panda give us? 27,000. Is that what I saw? Yeah. Okay, well, that's really nice. Let's just go through all of these really quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and smack these guys around a little bit, get like 400,000 bucks, and then we're gonna do slash zones really quick, and we are going to max purchase the zone. We're almost at snow golem. May as well just do this really quick. There we go. And now we can max upgrade, go to snow golem, and yeah, we're not doing enough damage here, but I can probably upgrade our sword a little bit more. 125. There we go. Come on, kill it, bro. Kill it. And there we go. We got $10 million. So let's just go ahead and upgrade our sword sword a little bit more. There we go. And we should be killing these things a lot faster now. Yep, there it is. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, kill this legendary one, and then we'll try to go ahead and upgrade. May as well upgrade our sword a little bit more. 15 mil and 50 mil. Okay, so now we are on the stone sword. We can gather up money. This is why it's so important to rebirth, because dude, you make so much money after your rebirth. So let's just gather all of these up really quick and then max purchase our zone. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 there. Rabbits, not too bad. Let's go ahead and kill some rabbits now, and let's see how much one of these give us now. And 3, 2, 1 there we go. 324 mil. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and get some new swords. Got our stone sword. We need to get it up though, so let's go ahead and purchase another one. There we go. And how much is the next zone? Let's go ahead and check. 2.7 billion. Okay, we can definitely get that really quick. Just kill like 5 rabbits really quick. Yep, there we go. Okay, we got enough. All right, to foxes we go. And these things might take a little bit longer to kill, but once we kill one, we'll have enough for like a couple of sword upgrades probably. There we go. 6 billion. Okay, 2 billion there, and this one's 6 billion, so we should be able to kill this thing pretty fast as well. There we go. Let's upgrade that one more time, and now we're pretty much big chilling now. We can one-shot these with arrow strike. 22 billion is for the next sword upgrade, so let's go ahead and do this. Sword upgrade. Boom, there we go. 2.6 million damage, base damage, and yeah, we are just slicing through these things. Let's go ahead and try out on a legendary though really quick. 400 million. Can we one-shot it with arrow strike? And it's close. It does like 200 million. Not bad. How much is the next zone? Let's see. 153 billion. I think we could definitely grind that up. And there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video there, guys. We got to rebirth level 3. We got to the next zone, and bro, what I really want to do in my next video is actually get to the barn zone, because I think at this point we only need Ravager and Pillager, and then we are there, boys. So with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Peace out and goodbye. All right, yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back, guys, to episode number 3 of the dungeon series here on swerve.oplegends.com, the #1 rated dungeon / tycoon server in the world. Guys, today is crazy because we are truly going to be testing the limits on this Minecraft server when it comes to progression. And the reason for that is because I have a couple of different ways that we can kind of abuse the system here on OP Legends, and you guys will also be able to do the exact same things that I'm going to be doing. But before we get into that, I must tell you that today we got a special day because we are giving away a couple of cosmetic crates. So if you guys want to win a cosmetic crate, comment down your Minecraft usernames and I'll pick a couple of I'll pick a couple of winners on my next video for some of these limited edition cosmetics that won't be here forever. Literally, the Summer Case 2025 is about to, you know, disappear. So this is your last chance to get them, and we are going to do exactly that for you guys. But we got a lot to go over, so let's head on over to the first zone that we're at and get down to business. Did any one of you just comment down your Minecraft usernames? If so, good boy. But no, on a real note, we are here at zone. Let's go ahead and see really quick. We're on the foxes, so zone 5. We rebirthed in our last video because we got up to, I believe, the drown zone 8. So our goal is to get at least 2 pillagers today and truly unlocking the barn zone, because there are a bunch of new barns here. Well, I mean new zones, not new barns, but you guys know what I mean. But in order to get there, we gotta go through all these other zones. Now luckily we are rebirth level 3, I believe. Yes, rebirth level 3, and at rebirth level 4 we get a 57x money booster, almost tripling our current. And we have 2 points we can actually use, and I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do for this is an enchant proc upgrade, because damage, well, we could just upgrade our sword for that, but enchant proc, there's nothing else we can really do. So let's go ahead and put 2 points into there, greatly increasing the amount of enchants on our sword to proc. And we did get to level 162 off camera, so we have unlocked the Blizzard enchant, and we have 24.8 billion orbs. So you guys know what to do. We're gonna max upgrade this for 2 bill, and we're gonna spend the rest of our orbs actually upgrading the amplifier enchant. Now it does cost 20 billion at prestige level 4 to max, and luckily we have enough, so let's go ahead and max upgrade that. Boom. So now amplifier is going to level up our sword faster, unlocking more and more enchants, because trust me, there is a lot, which we haven't even dove into the skull enchants yet. I think it's about time we do this, and we don't really have that many skulls, so we're gonna have to make these count. So we have summoning enchant, spawns a mob that fights for you, increasing your damage, air strike, combo, and double strike. I'm gonna go ahead and do combo. We can only get like, I'm only gonna do 10 levels because it is really expensive, but gains an orb multiplier that increases the longer you swing. So that's gonna be really good, especially for example, if we're sitting here on AFK mob Jeff, we can start to build up that combo and really take advantage of it. Next up, we have 3.74 million skulls left. Your sword swing size, giving enchants a chance to proc again. I think that deserves like 250 levels there. Airstrike, another 250 levels there. Why not? And summoning, I mean, oh wait, summoning summoning unlocks at 175, but it looks like we have it unlocked, but we actually don't. We're at level 162. So I think for the time being, we need to go ahead and just dump everything into... Ooh, I'm kind of scared, bro. I'm going to go double strike because why not? Max upgrade. Boom. There we go. And now take a look at our sword. Guys, this is looking really, really good. But we're going to get a little bit of a booster today, and we are going to purchase 4 of the brand new SOTW loot boxes, which OP Legends is about to have an update tomorrow. So by the time you are watching this, the brand new update is out and the brand new crate is out, which is going to be a lot better than this SOTW. So yeah, let's go ahead and open up these. I should probably go ahead and redeem all of the keys that I got in case I run out of inventory space, bro. This is not good. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. Okay, what did we get? Oh my gosh, wait, we got so many things, bro. I don't even know what we got exactly, but definitely some things went into our mailbox. That's for sure. We got boosters, which we needed. I'll go ahead and get these boosters. We got some AFK auto fighter time, which I'm going to be going into today. Oh, we got a dice core, powerful ability that provides the user with a random booster for a short period of time. We don't have any cores, so if we go ahead and go to our sword, go to sword cores, this is the first one that we have. Duration 1 minute. What did we get? Let's go to boosters. I'm not too sure what we actually got, but it might be a skulls multi. I have no clue. Right now we are making around 2.8 billion per one of these foxes, but we've been grinding and I have 5.6 trill. So I think I could go ahead and go to zones and let's see how much this next one costs. 153 bill. Okay, let's go ahead and teleport to this zone now because we're gonna get a lot more money here, but of course we're not doing enough damage. So let's go ahead and upgrade our sword to fix that issue. 2.8 trill right there. We need 9.4 to get to the last stone sword, but we're doing some good stuff here. You remember this auto fighter time? Yeah, we have a bunch of that. And before I start, actually, let me see. You just got supreme keys in here. Not bad, not bad. Okay, but we're gonna let the rest of this stuff just kind of build up in our inventory. And I need to go to our guild, so slash guild go, and we're heading over to the Swervy Shack, guys. If you remember, this is where we kind of just put our junk. I say junk, but a lot of it's actually decent. We did get some more totems, which is actually really nice. Okay, we're gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna get rid of these other boosters that we don't need. Pet slots are kind of nice as well. Wait, I'm gonna go ahead and pop all of these. Now we have 4 pet slots, so we can increase our boosters and everything. Wait, that's really good because I believe we have a lot of pet boxes inside of here and some skull boosters, which is nice. This is just stuff that we've been collecting for so long. I mean, we are 3 videos in, so it kind of makes sense. If we do slash pets, kind of forgot how to access the pet menu, but we have 16 pet boxes right here, so we're gonna go ahead and open up all these. Oh, that's right, we gotta go to our pet backpack. Totally forgot. Okay, did we get anything really good? We got a unique gems pet, which we can go ahead and activate really quick. And right now we do have this swords pet. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this orbs pet as well. And then we have an epic damage pet and a common skulls pet. Do we have a better skulls pet inside of there? Wait, there's a small pet backpack here. Anything good? Epic orbs pet we already have. I don't really see anything else. So yeah, I think we're kind of stuck with this one. So one thing that I want is definitely gems. Actually, we don't need a gems pet at the moment. We just need these 3 or these 4. So let's go ahead and wake this guy up, wake this guy up right here, and then wake him up as well. These should all be active, and this should be good for now. All right, next up, totems. Let's go ahead and do that, redeem that, and then go to slash totem. We have 2 totem slots that we could put in. Now we got 4 skull totems. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I think that'll be good then. Right click that. I mean, we're trying to get skulls here, so that'll be good. All right, now what we need to go ahead and do is put our pets somewhere not in our hotbar, because that doesn't really matter where they're at. We do have a ton of boosters from earlier, but these things should be sufficient enough. The only one that we might need is an orbs booster. So you know what? I'll just keep all these in here, put these skulls in there. We should be good to start. Now, what I want to go ahead and show you guys is, let's go back on over to the zones, teleport to our best one, and do slash auto fighter. And when you summon it, you actually just AFK swing these swords. The difference between using this and then using that AFK mob behind me is that we can actually get money by doing this. You don't make any money over there with Big Man Jeff. So my plan is to pop 2 of each of these boosters, which will give us an hour and 30 minutes. And then we went ahead and redeemed that auto AFK time. I want to see how much money we can genuinely make. I want to see how many skulls we could get. I want to see how many orbs we could get and kind of just let this thing run for the entire time. So we're going to try to level up all of our pets as well, because these are all level 1, level 2. They need some work. Otherwise, their boosters, well, they're not going to be very good. So let's test out some of the new enchants we got, our new setup, all these boosters, and these pets, and see what we could actually do in an hour and 30 minutes time. I will see you boys back here in a bit. All right, I'm back from the gym. I got my gains and stuff, boys, you know. Slammed a protein shake. You know how it goes. But during that time, we have maxed out our pets. So we have to work on, upgrading these to the next tier, which we'll do eventually. But we have 1.2 to the power of $15. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like a couple quadrillion, 1.2 quadrillion, I think. Maybe, I don't know. But all of our boosters have ran out. We have 16 million skulls, 22.9 billion orbs. So we're looking pretty good. We got our level on our sword to 180, unlocking the Skulls Magnet enchant, which this enchant right here is one that I want to target heavily. So let's go ahead and max upgrade it. And I'm going to go ahead and start to prestige the Skulls Merchant enchant, 4.2 billion. Let's just go ahead and do this once. And then I want to go ahead and potentially do this for 7.2 or 53 billion orbs. Oh gosh. I think it might be more worth to just prestige this one more time. Okay, 7 point, or wait, oh, that was 12. Oh wait, that was way more than I thought, guys. Oh no. Okay, well, it's fine because we need more skulls to max out these skulls enchant. We got the summoning enchant, so I'm going to spend 16 million upgrading this one. And let's see if we can get it to proc here really quick. Let me go ahead and remember the name though. It's called summoning. So spawns a mob that fights for you, increasing your damage output while active. Okay, so what mob is it going to spawn? Oh my gosh, look at all the enchants we have procking right now, dude. It's crazy. Okay, you know what we can actually do? We have a ton of money. So what we're actually going to do is go to zones because we need to go ahead and get to the drowned area. So there we go. We got it. Let's go ahead and teleport to the next one. And boom, we are here. This is where we left off last episode. And as you can see, we need to upgrade our sword. We have 700 trill. And let's just double check really quick. To get to the next zone, it's going to be 2.9 e to the power of 16. So with that being said, it's about time we upgrade our sword. So let's buy this last sword for 9 trillion. I mean, we have 692. So hopefully we can get a decent amount here. So 100, 355. I think we should do that. And this one is 1.2 to the power E15, the amount that we had before. And it kind of works out in our benefit a little bit with these mobs having a lot more health because we can get more swings in per second, especially if we use that auto miner or auto fighter. So that's going to be really good. But let's see. We got 10.6 trillion from that. We're already back up to 250 trill. So we're making some pretty good money. This is with no money boosters either. Not too bad. Not too bad to say the very least. So you see the skulls enchant, not enchant, this booster. Yeah, I want to use all of those. And I want to build up as many skulls as possible. And we could do exactly that here. But we got to weigh out our options when it comes to rebirthing. So we can rebirth at 2.616, or we can buy the next zone at 2.9 to the 16. So it makes more sense to rebirth and do this all over again. Because once we rebirth, we get that 57x multiplier. And we need that. Trust me, trust me, trust me. We really need that. And one of the goals for today is rebirthing and finishing all these zones. So rebirthing is going to help us get to that next goal, which is after rebirthing, we need to unlock every one of these zones here. So we're going to do exactly that. So I need to check the auction house really quick to see if we can pick up some boosters. Sword leveling booster, 1 credit. Okay, we have a ton of those ones. We need high multis. Ooh, there is a money booster here for 45 minutes. That seems like a good deal. I'm going to go ahead and cop that for 50 credits. That's a really good deal. Totem slots we could actually use. Skull booster, we already have that. Another skull booster, we have 4 of those. You know what? 100 credits though. Is that worth? How much is this one? 125? I think those are the only options on the auction house at the moment. But let's go ahead and claim this money booster right here because we're going to need it. And we have a ton of keys and everything. I should probably claim all of these. There we go. Okay, we have probably so many keys we need to open up, guys. And we would probably get a decent amount of boosters from that. So let's go see how many keys we actually have. If we do slash crates, we have, 2,700. That is pretty crazy. Let's open up all of these. Boom. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got so many. You know what this means, guys? We gotta go to our secret stash over here, our trash hut, and we gotta put all of this stuff in here, bro. All right, there we go. Pretty much putting everything that we own inside of here. And then we gotta check our mailbox once again. And we got some skull boosters, which is nice. Got a lot of player shops. Got 6 seasonal hunter ranks. Got a lot of pet boxes, which we can actually use to our advantage. I'm just gonna take all of the boosters and everything out of here. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, a bunch and a bunch and a bunch of these pouches. That would take forever to open. But we are loading up on pet boxes, so hopefully we can upgrade those in the next video. But I guess what we could do for the time being is take all of these boosters and apply them and use them because it's about to be nighttime and I gotta catch some Z's, bro. So we have enough boosters hopefully to last us the entire night. We might need like a stack of each more, and luckily we have like some. So yeah, I think this will be plenty for the time being. Skulls are going to be a little bit down, but we have like an extra 3 hours there. So let's go ahead and pop all these. And it's so nice because you just shift right click and they all consume and they all all stack as well. So you can literally pop all these before you go to bed and really wake up to some pretty cool stuff. But let me pop all of these boosters. I might not pop the money booster just for now because we'll wake up with enough money, hopefully, to get to the next zone and even more. But it's just nice to have these to run all night. So now that we have all of that kind of set up for us, we can head back on over to the zone and get to slaying, bro. So if we do slash auto fighter, summon our auto fighter, we should be good to go. Now it is a little not like, I don't know what the best way to describe this is, but it's not super efficient, but that helps us out because we can get way more enchants to proc, which means more skulls. As you guys can see, we're making a decent bit from skull greed, 13k per. That's really nice. That booster's coming in clutch. Yeah, it's gonna be really nice to wake up to a bunch of money. So with that being said, I'm gonna ride myself into the sunset and hopefully wake up in 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys, we are back, and well, we ran out of AFK time for the day, but we do have this money booster, and I wanted to save this money booster for the moment in time where we're actually manually mining, or not mining, and manually swinging at these mobs so that we can actually go ahead and get the max amount of money out of this booster as possible. And that's what we're gonna do right now. But before we apply it, I say we go ahead and upgrade our companions. Now this one is a little bit too much, so we are going to do slash zones and go to the one right below, which is the wolf. These ones are only 11 trillion, and we could actually buy a lot of them. So let's first go ahead and do slash companion, and we are going to delete pretty much all of our companions because we're not going to need these lesser ones anymore. Okay, there we go. They're all deleted, and now we can go ahead and auto open, and we are going to open up one at a time. So hopefully we don't spend too much money here, but we're going to go ahead and let this kind of cook in the chat, as you guys can see right here. But yeah, we're just kind of letting all of our money set up, and it's because if we do slash companions, they give actual money boosters. Oh my gosh, wait, we got an immortal ice wolf. That is insanely huge. That's 106x money booster. Can we get another one though? That is the question. That is literally like a 2% chance of getting, so that is insanely rare. If we can get 2 of those, that would be really good. I actually want to go ahead and check something really quick. If we do slash AH, are there any companion slot vouchers for sale? There's companion crystals. That's not exactly what we need though. Oh wait, I think we filled up our inventory. So if we do slash companions, we'll go ahead and check that back later though, see if there's anything on the auction house. But oh yes, okay, so we got 2 ice wolves, which is really good. That's a 212.6 money multiplier. But let's go ahead and just check this one more time. You can also look for some more boosters too, because we're really trying to get more skulls here, which will go over all the money that we made. But is there skull? This is damage booster. Not bad. 25 credits for 100% booster on damage. I might go ahead and cop both of those really quick. There we go. Okay, that's good. Orbs booster, 50 credits here for 300%. I'll go ahead and cop as well. Skulls booster right here, 100 credits. We'll go ahead and cop. And I think that's about it. Looks like this totem slot's only 75 credits, which we can go ahead and pick up as well. Gems booster we don't really need at the moment. Yep, that's about it. Okay, let's go ahead and check our mailbox and grab all this stuff. There we go. Not too bad. We got enough boosters to last us quite a bit of time here, at least 35 minutes or 45 minutes. Not bad, not bad. But if we do slash totem, we have one more totem slot unlocked, so we can go back to guild really quick before we start. And this is where we're going to do some upgrading at. Let's go ahead and grab one of these totems inside of here. Where are they at? There they are. So we want the 61%. We're going to go ahead and right click this, and it's applied. And now we can take a look at our sword. But if we take a look at the enchants we unlocked, we went ahead and unlocked Midas Touch, which inflicts a curse area of Midas onto a mob, doubling its money upon reward. Bro, this is huge for us. We're definitely going to need to max this out. 2.8 billion, which we have 70 billion orbs. Very good. And then we have Siphon here. Siphon the life of your enemies, granting orbs and skulls while dealing damage. This will be really good to use on the AFK mob, so we'll go ahead and get that as well. And then we unlock this enchant in 8 levels called Execute. Chance to instantly kill a mob below 10% health. So it's like the finishing move. Not bad. But we do have 68 billion orbs, and our goal is to increase our skull intake. So how much is this to? Okay, 38 bill. We're gonna have to pause on that. This is 7 bill though, so we can max upgrade that again. So we have this to prestige level 1, and if we check our sword, then you can see skull magnet at the very bottom is max with the 1 star, so it's prestige level 1. I really want to try this Midas Touch, doubling our money, so we're gonna prestige this one as well and max it out. There we go. There's another 8 billion down, so we're down to 52 bill. And how much is skull greed? 38 billion. Honestly, I think we're gonna go ahead and do it. There it is, 14 billion left, so we can pick one more enchant that's hopefully not super expensive. Let's go ahead and do the new one that we just unlocked called Siphon. So there we go, we got it to 1 star, because this also gives skulls. So now that our sword's kind of loaded at this point, we can spend the rest of the money money, hopefully getting another upgrade here. And it costs 1.2 E to the 15. So let's do that. This costs 4.0 to the 15. Okay. But now let's go back on over to zones and test all of these new upgrades, bro. We're not tasting these upgrades. What am I even talking about? But yeah, we're looking pretty good. Not bad. Not bad with no boosters. How much are we making? 41 trillion. Not bad. Let's see here, though. We do have 76.5 million skulls, and we unlocked 2 new skull enchants. The incinerator, set fire surrounding mobs within a 5-block radius. Okay, let's go ahead and max upgrade this for... Ooh, we can't max upgrade it. What am I doing? But magnet, chance to stumble across a treasure containing various items. I think we'll get like 10, 20 levels of that. Incinerator will get... What's the max level on this? 2,500. We'll get like 250 levels, but I do kind of want to get 500 more levels of double strike. So there we go. Summoning, I want to also upgrade. So there's 23 million skulls there for 100 levels. We have 25 million left. I'm just going to kind of close my eyes and, you know, move my mouse around and stuff. All right, landed right here, which is double strike. And we're going to go ahead and get 750 levels there. Okay. So now check out our sword, bro. This thing is looking insanely good. Oh my gosh, there's the TNT too. And it damages other mobs too. Airstrike's pretty good, but it could get even better. So we're going to go ahead and pop our boosters, which are going to last for 45 minutes. And hopefully during this time, we will be able to get a ton of money and make it to the next zone, because right now we're only 10% or 90% away from getting to the next zone, I think, or even rebirthing. So if we do slash rebirth, it's right here too. We're at 11%, but we need a grand total of 2.6 to the 16th power. So yeah, each one of these are giving about a 0.5%. So we're definitely going to need to kill like 200 of these mobs to rebirth to level 5, and then we get a giant money booster. But hopefully we can do that before this booster runs out. So with that being said, I'm going to get to grinding, and I'll check back with you guys here in a sec. All right, we have enough to rebirth finally. Here we go. Slash rebirth, and there we go. A 21x all the way up to a 57. I'm going to try to time this perfectly and rebirth now. Oh my gosh, wait. I clicked the wrong one. I did rebirth upgrades. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Rebirth, and oh my gosh, I clicked it way too late. But if you could time it perfectly, then you get a ton, and when I mean a ton, you get all the money that you just killed from that last mob. Otherwise, you'll reset back to 0, like we at 121,000. But we did it. Rebirth, and if we go ahead and do that again, how much is this next one going to cost? Yeah, so much. But dude, we get 152x multiplier on our money, bro. That is insane. These polar bears are giving us what? How much money? 120,000 per? Yeah, 120,000. That is bonkers. How much is the next zone? Let's go ahead and check. Let's just go ahead and max purchase. There we go. Teleport. There we go. Okay, this is the next zone, and yeah, it's going to take a little bit, but we can, of course, just go ahead and go over to swords and start upgrading as much as we can. And look at that, bro. We got all the way up to this one already, tier 7, and we can just keep going like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and start slapping all these things, and it's so good to rebirth, bro, because you get so much more money. It's refreshing. But let's go back on over to zones, max purchase to the snow golem, and there we go. We just got to kill like one of these, and we should be good to go. We just kill this one right here. Since it is a legendary, it's gonna give us a lot more. And there we go, 142 mil. If we do slash zones again, let's max purchase to rabbit, and there we go. And once we kill one of these rabbits, we should probably reinvest. So let's go ahead and grab our sword, head on over to wooden, and there we go. We maxed out the wooden sword. Now onto the stone sword. There we go. And okay, that's all we can do. Is there a legendary rabbit around here? Nope. Okay, rare it is. And I think we should have enough to go to the next zone. Max purchase. Yep. Now we're on to the foxes, and you can see it doesn't take that much time to get back to where you were after your rebirth. So getting that extra money booster is super crucial, because all you have to do is just target one legendary in that zone, and then you have enough for the next one. And this siphon enchant is so good, bro. It's giving us skulls and orbs right here in the chat. That is so OP. We've like doubled our intake and income on that. There we go. We just did this. Let's go to zones. Can we buy the next one? We cannot. How much is it? 158.3 billion. Okay, well, that's fine, because then that just means we can spend this money and put it into our sword upgrades to hopefully get a couple more crucial big upgrades that are going to hopefully maybe even one-shot this legendary fox with an ability. Pretty dang close though. So we need 150 billion. That shouldn't take too long. And there we go. We have enough. So let's do zone, max upgrade, teleport. And now we're already back to the goats, bro. We'll spend the rest of our money if we have any left over. 75 bill. How much is this goat going to give us to see if we can see? Come on, kill it, goat. Kill it, kill it, kill it. There we go. 369 billion. Okay. There we go. We just got 2 more upgrades just like that. And I believe this is where the zones start to get a little bit pricey. Yeah, 9.03 trill. Okay. Actually, we're making 400 billion per goat. This shouldn't take that long. To speed this up even more, I'm just going to start to upgrade our sword a little bit more. One more upgrade. Come on. There we go. 2.8 trill. Next one's 9 trill. We'll wait for the next zone for that one, but we should be close to one-shotting. Yeah, we are one-shotting with our abilities now. So that's really good. I'll take that. And there we go. We have enough. Okay. Kind of got sidetracked there, but let's go ahead and max purchase, teleport to Foxes. And I feel like we were literally just here. And that's because we were literally just here before we rebirthed. And now these are giving us 7 trillion each, bro. Okay. Definitely gonna go have to into our sword upgrade, max the stone sword out so we can move on to the iron. We need 31 trillion to get this iron one. Shouldn't be too much. How much do we need to get to the next zone? Let's go ahead and check. We need 514 trill. That shouldn't be that hard to get, especially since there's a legendary one over here. Let's go ahead and hit this guy, and then we're gonna go ahead get a big sword upgrade before, unless we're just gonna kill it already. But there we go, 31 trill. We should make our money back with this single wolf. Yeah, 22 trillion, bro. Kind of insane. But honestly, guys, I'm gonna end off the video there because I'm going to do /auto fighter and just kind of just AFK and kill these things while I get to where I was and pick up on the next episode there. So with all that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you all. Peace out and goodbye. All right, yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back, guys, to episode number 4 of the dungeon series here on swerve.oplegends.com, guys, the #1 rated dungeon/tycoon server in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here for the brand new update here on OP Legends, and well, the update brought a bunch of new things, including a brand new loot box that we are going to be opening up today, and hopefully be going over the loot and you know, giving it a big swerve rating, 1 out of 10. How good is this loot box? Well, we're gonna find out. But we did a couple of you know, cosmetic crate giveaways on my last episode, so if you guys want to check if you guys have won, head on over down in the comment section down below, and if you're in the pinned comment with your IGN, you went ahead and got a cosmetic crate, bro. But we are going to give away either one of these cosmetic crates to someone or one of the brand new loot boxes away to someone, and the winner will just be able to pick. So yeah, it's really up to you guys at this point, because some people on my last video were like, yo, should have gave away a loot box. Other people were like, stick with the cosmetics. So I'm just giving you guys a choice at this point. But we have 6,000 credits, and we are going to go ahead and do /buy, because this is where, if you're going to purchase any credits, you come down here to this weekly bundle 2, and it is the best bang for your buck. You get a ton of boosters, some sword perks, 5 loot boxes. It is insane. Oh, who's this guy right here? Parkour Master 2. You know what? I heard he is subscribed and he uses the IP swerve.oplegends.com. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade this guy. And you know what? We're gonna give him a crystal loot box for no reason. Why not? He's one of the homies, and you know, I do this to a bunch of subscribers anyways. So there you go, my boy. Congratulations. Oh, he's opening it right now. What is he gonna get, bro? I swear if he gets something super good. I don't even know what we can really get into these. Okay, what is he gonna get, bro? Come on. Okay, I'm actually rooting for this guy. He's a no rank. Oh wait, what did he get? The Godly Skulls pet. Oh my gosh, I needed that. Okay, we can hover over the rewards. He got the Raining Prison Core, 2 of them, the Black Hole Core, the Godly Skulls pet. Dude, that is insane. And a Skulls booster. Bro, wait, he's listening to my song. I'm literally listening to music right now as I film this song. So he has my Discord next to him. Oh my gosh, he's so funny, dude. Okay, W Parkour Master 2. By the way, if you guys want to join the OPL Discord, it'll be down below for you guys. But I forgot to mention, if you guys do want to win the cosmetic crate or one of these loot boxes that we just opened up and gave to someone, comment down your Minecraft usernames down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe and use my IP. Everything's in the description, so check it out if you guys want to play the server at any point in time. But in my last episode, guys, we left off at the drowned area, and as you guys can see, we're kind of struggling to you know, defeat these things. And especially, wait, we can purchase the next zone. I didn't even notice that. Okay, well, never mind. We're gonna go ahead and purchase the next zone, teleport to the best zone, and we are here at the Ravager. So today's goal for today's video is to actually unlock the pillager place, and then if we go back, we can finally get to the barn zone. I also want to prestige a couple of times as well, and hopefully these loot boxes can help us do exactly that, because our boosters right now aren't very great. And if I do /zones, we are nowhere near this, and as you guys can see, we're not doing nearly enough damage to these things. So we did get to level 267, which has unlocked the Execute enchant, chance to instantly kill a mob below 10% health, and we unlock Clone at 275. So I definitely think we can get a couple more enchants unlocked today. But we have 60 billion orbs, so let's go ahead and max upgrade this. Perfect. And we have 77 million skulls, so we did unlock a couple skulls enchants as well. Rapid Strike, the Gnaw enchant. Oh wait, we didn't upgrade. We didn't unlock these yet. They just look upgraded. We have Loot Frenzy unlocked, which activates It's loot frenzy, doubling all currencies gained for 1 minute. Yeah, we're gonna max upgrade that. Spend all our skulls in that, bro. That sounds OP. But we're gonna use some of our money that we have left over to upgrade our sword, and we can probably upgrade this thing quite a bit here. So we're gonna keep going. Oh wait, we are broke now. Okay, but we are doing a lot more damage, and when our sword base value is doing way more damage, that means all of our ability damages and like enchants that do damage do way more damage. Yeah, see, look at this thing. It's almost dead already. But it's time to open up these crystal loot boxes, the thing that we're testing today. So let's open up 2 right now and see what we can actually get. I'm hoping for a couple of boosters because these new boosters are insanely good. I don't know what I'm gonna get though. We got auto reclaim. Okay, we got auto fighter voucher. That's good. Totem slots and sword leveling voucher. Oh, and we got a 600% money booster. We're gonna need that. So I'm gonna put all of our good boosters right here. We did get a godly skulls pet, which is great, dude. We can get rid of this epic one. So I'm gonna go ahead, right click this, deactivate it, and activate our godly one because we need to level this thing up as soon as possible. Okay, there we go. We should have him. Yep, there he is right there, the little plus. Looking pretty good there. We'll go ahead and equip this totem slot because we're gonna need those later. And the black hole core. Summon a black hole that will pull all nearby enemies towards it and damage them for a short period of time. That looks good. We got some modifier boxes, but I'm gonna wait to go ahead and do all this because we have another one of these loot boxes to open up. Well, 2 of them actually. So let's see what we can get. Come on, bro. Give us something really, really good here. And okay, another booster, a couple more boosters, and it doesn't look like we got anything too great. We got another pet slot voucher, which is great because now if we do slash, I don't even think it's pets. I think now we can equip 5 pets. We got another bat invasion core. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got 2 extra. We could probably sell those off. We got the dice core. What is this? Powerful ability that provides that user with a random booster for a short period of time. Okay. Oh, we already have this core on our sword as well. Okay. And the black hole core, we're gonna go ahead and equip. Companion crystal, we're gonna go ahead and keep. And these are our boosters that we're rocking with today. Honestly, not too bad. Oh wait, I just realized. Let's go ahead and try to kill a legendary one because if we do slash boosters, we do have a 250% that we got from our bundle already activated. So I want to use this before we equip the 600% because I might want to use that when we rebirth. And at rebirth level 5, we unlock a ton of upgrades that are pretty much game changing. So that'll be really good to actually use as well. But for now, we have no damage boosters. Oof, we need to get some more damage boosters. Surely there might be one on AH that we could go ahead and cop. Let's look really quick. Come on, bro. Give us some damage boosters. That's all I need. That's all I really need. Oh, there's a skulls booster. That's actually not that bad, bro. I might cop that. Oh, dude, wait, what? 75 credits for a 600% sword level boost? Okay, I'll grab another one of those. So we have 3 of those now. I'm looking for a damage booster, bro. There's not a lot of damage boosters. Well, that's all right because one way we could get our damage up is simply just upgrading our sword, which I think we have enough for another upgrade. So let's go ahead and purchase this. There we go. And the next one is 1.3 e to the 16th power. Okay, this is going to get a little bit complicated here, but nothing we can't do because when there's a problem, there's always a solution. And one solution is we have 56 billion orbs that I want to go ahead and use to prestige a new enchant. And given that this arrow storm is super OP, I'm saying we go ahead and prestige this and boom, there we go. We have it prestige level 3. And then what's another damage enchant that we could do? Blizzard might not be a bad shout. We could be sleeping on Blizzard low key, and it's really cheap, only 6 billion orbs. So we're going to do that once, and we can do it actually twice. So we got Blizzard to prestige 2, and I think that makes all these enchants at least prestige 1, except speed and orb factor. You can't really prestige those. We could do gem greed actually, so let's get that. We could prestige this a couple of times actually. Prestige 3. Yeah, we got that to prestige 3. Okay, so now if we check our sword, bro, this thing is looking sexy right now. Oh, and we just destroyed the legendary Ravager. Oh, and we got 8.0 e to the 15. Can we get a new sword? No, we cannot. Okay. Which that means we're just gonna have to work even harder though. And we have a bunch of different ones as well, like this orb booster right here we could use, these gem boosters. Again, I think it's just best if we take a look at the AH really quick. AH does mean auction house, by the way, and nothing too great, but I do have another way we can actually get a better damage on our sword. So if we go over here to sword perks, right now currently we have the demon perk, and if we check what demon does, it actually gives us a 37.5% damage boost. Well, we can get the damage up quite a bit, and if we could get the universal perk, boys, we are chilling. Or even the master perk would be really good as well. The power perk would be insanely good. So let's go ahead and try it. Let's see how many we have. We have 343 cubes, so hopefully we have a guaranteed red enchant, or not red enchant, red perk guaranteed need at 228 rolls. Yes, I would like to confirm that. And honestly, we could keep going until we get something good. Okay, we got Demon Perk 3, so we're gonna need to go ahead and yes, I would like to get rid of Demon Perk 3 because it'll auto stop on really good perks. So we don't really have to worry about, you know, spinning past something really good. We can just kind of infinitely go. We got Banker Perk 4. Let's go ahead and take a look at that really quick. Banker, oh wait, that's actually insanely good. Banker gives 125% orbs boost and 125% skulls boost. Like, do we really want that? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you guys, especially since in 121 rolls we could get a guaranteed red. I'm going for it, guys. Come on, dude. We got Mermaid Perk 4 now. What the heck does Mermaid do? Sword level and money. Ooh, a money boost, bro. But honestly, I feel like we're not doing enough damage. We need to progress today. Then again, money could be really good for us too. It's literally 100% boost. So I wonder if that doubles all the money we have to get. That actually might be kind of hard to pass up. Yeah, especially considering the only way we could get a higher money boost is by getting universal. But that's no, wait, that's actually, I think that's the best money boost perk that we could get. Mermaid. You know what? I'm actually going to keep this. It's going to level up our sword faster and give us a ton more money, which we need. Speaking about money, we have enough to get the next iron sword. So let's go ahead and grab that. There we go. And now we should be getting that damage up, which we needed. Okay, we're chilling at this point, guys. Yeah, we are making fat stacks, bro. And we can use this auto fighter time. So if we go ahead and right click this, do / auto fighter, we can summon this guy now and he'll literally fight for us. So we can see how much money we're going to make. Again, we have our booster up in how long? 4 minutes. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pop this money booster right here. And now if we do / boosters, we have this one, the better one, activated for 20 minutes. So let's see how much money we get from this. Might have to go into F5 mode for this one. All right, let's see. It's almost dead. And we got, I couldn't even see how much we got. I don't know if that's at 500 trill or what, but hopefully it is more. Because if we do / zones really quick, we are only 1% the way there to pillagers. So we're definitely going to need a lot more something. How much did that one just get us though? 1.4. Ooh, it might be closer to rebirth because every time we kill one of these, our little rebirth bar right here goes up 1%. So we might have to hit a rebirth before we can actually buy the final zone. We'll see. We'll go ahead and use this for 30 minutes, use all of our boosters and see what we can get. I'm going to go ahead and pop this one though, and pop this one though, and then pop a couple of these. Why not that orbs booster? And we're chilling at this point. All right, I will see you boys back here in a bit. All right, we are back and our auto time is up, which means we probably have a decent amount of money. We have 2 to the E of 18, 35 billion orbs, and we can rebirth. So we can either do / zones and purchase the max zone, or we can rebirth and try to get it back all again. Decisions. If I rebirth, I lose all my money. So, but if we rebirth, we'll get 100x additional multiplier to our money. So hopefully that means we can rebirth even faster and get back to this point. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rebirth. There we go. And unfortunately, we are sent back to zone 1, and that's just the name of the game, I guess. But let's see how much this one single polar bear gets us. 91,000. Wait, that's not as much as I thought it would give us. What? Oh wait, I'm comparing numbers because last time I had a 300% money boost on. That makes sense, bro. I was like, I swear, dude, this is supposed to give us way more. But we did get to rebirth level 5, which means if we do / gem shop, oh wait, we can actually get totems and auto fighter time. That's really cool. We have to do / companion upgrades because at rebirth level 5, we can actually use our gems to upgrade all of these. So now that we click to upgrade, at level or rebirth 10, we'll be able to increase these chances a lot more. But this just makes it so that we have a rainbow chance of 1% now. But well, now it's 2% since there's 2 upgrades. Golden chance to 2% and a companion multiplier upgrade gain an extra 0.25x companion multiplier per level. That is super good. But it has to do with these. If we come over to here, these have a chance to be golden and rainbow now, which make them really good. But let's go ahead and start upgrading our sword because we just rebirthed and we have to re-upgrade all of our swords. But it goes really quick. I just killed like 2 polar bears and now we can get 5 upgrades, which is insane. And we can go ahead and just kill a couple of these, do / zones and max purchase the zone. So now we can go to iron golem, or not iron golems, snow golems, and we can start this process over again. Now I really want to get back to where we were as fast as possible. And that one snowman gave me 40 million. Let's see how many levels we can get. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and almost 5. We've almost maxed out this entire thing. And yep, there we go. And now we can max this wooden sword out, move on to stone, and let's see how many levels we can get. 178 million. million for one. Okay, well, it's looking like we might have to go to the next zone, so let's just purchase rabbit, teleport to the best zone, and now we are at the wabbits. And yeah, we're definitely gonna need to upgrade our sword for this one, but there we go. We should have enough, so let's go ahead and upgrade once, twice, 3 times, almost 4 times. We need 6 billion though, but now we can one-shot these rabbits like they're absolutely nothing, bro. This is so nice. All right, let's go ahead and go to zones though, because I do want to go ahead and progress. We can go to the Arctic Fox. Let's go ahead and now teleport over there, and we are here. I'm really curious to see how much these foxes give with us, because we have no money boosters on right now. This is all just raw multiplier, and it gave us 15 billion. That's what I saw. Oh my gosh, how much does the next zone cost? It costs 153 billion, so we only need to kill 10 of these foxes, then we can move on to the next zone. But let's go ahead and check the auction house really quick. I don't see a money booster here, which means we're gonna test our luck, and we're gonna purchase one of these crates for 985 credits, and hopefully we can get something good. Come on, all I need is a money booster to help me speed up this process just a little bit. All right, crystal box, what will you get? Money booster, money booster, money booster. Come on, money booster. Okay, bro. And what about the final reward? Was there no final reward? Oh my gosh. Well, we did get 1 pet slot, so that's cool, I guess. Pet transfer tokens, that's pretty cool, but unfortunately nothing that we actually really wanted, which means we're just gonna have to kind of raw dog this one, unless there's a legendary box somewhere that gives me a ton of money. But unfortunately there's not. There's just rares and epics, which I mean, that'll do for now. But we could probably upgrade our sword to speed this up a little bit. 6 billion, 22 billion, and 75 billion. Now we should be able to, okay, yeah, now we're making a lot of money. So we just need to upgrade our sword, I feel like, because once we upgrade our sword and be able to one-shot these, getting the amount of money that we need for the next zone, I mean, there we go, we already have enough. So we could go to Arctic Goat now and repeat the same process. Now I really want to get to the barn zone today, so that's what I'm going to be trying to do my best to actually do. But we need to upgrade our sword one more time. 250 bill, there we go. Should be doing a lot more damage. And you see that damage counter? That's not why I really upgrade my sword. Yeah, it does help, but it also helps your abilities damage when you upgrade your sword. As you can see, those arrow strikes that's, you know, hitting the goat do so much damage. Like it's at 1.2, 1 bill right now, and then an arrow strike, and then boom, it's dead. So that's why I think arrow strike is one of the best early game enchants, because it does so much damage, bro. But we did get to sword level 298, which means we have unlocked the the clone enchant. Summon a clone of yourself, allowing to double the enchant procs. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna prestige it 1 time, and boom, there we go. Not too bad. Did we also unlock a skulls enchant, I believe? Yeah, no. Deal a significant amount of damage over the next 30 seconds. So this is just like a damage boost. Okay, we'll max upgrade that, see what we can get out of it. And I am gonna pop this skull booster for 1 hour and this sword leveling for 1 hour, because oh wait, here's the clone, dude. Oh, that was sick. Oh, there he is again, bro. That's me. That is sick. Okay, but we need to upgrade our sword. We have 3.4 trill, 8 bill, 2.8 trill we need. So let's go ahead and kill this other goat really quick. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more. Wait, no, I think we have enough. Yeah, there we go. Boom. And the final one is 9 trillion. So let's do slash zones really quick. How much is it to get to the next zone? 9 trillion. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to speed run this to the next zone. I mean, we're already at 1.5 trill, and now we're at 3.6 trill. That's not bad. It should only take like a minute or two, which is insane, because like a few days ago, this zone was literally like the bane of my existence. But now we're just going through it in literal seconds. This is really nice. All right, we have 9.02 trill. There we go. We should have enough for the next zone. Let's go ahead and do slash zones, upgrade to wolf, and then teleport to the wolf as well. And we are here. So how much damage are we doing to these guys? Probably not nearly as much as we should be doing, but I guess that's just the name of the game. But bro, we got $8 trillion from that one wolf. What? That is kind of insane. Okay, we definitely need to upgrade our sword now. There we go. We have the final tier on the stone sword. So now we need 31 trillion for the iron sword, which shouldn't be too hard considering we're getting like 4 to 8 trillion per one of these wolves. But I'm actually kind of curious, how much is it to rebirth? Okay, not that bad, but dude, look at that. 150 to a 407x multiplier. That is going to be insane. Bro, I'm just having so much on dungeons, or so much fun on dungeons. And I'm literally playing this game every single day, just AFKing, and then coming back with a bunch of rewards from this AFK mob Jeff over there. It is so nice and so fun. All right, do we have enough? No, we don't. We need 106 trillion. To get to the next zone, we need 514 trill. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need to upgrade our sword. We're slowing down a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, we have enough for our sword. Boom. There we... Oh, wait. Oh, we have to... Oh, it was only 31 trill. That's why I was like, dude, why is it taking so long? We did it. Bro, oh my gosh. Okay, so that's why it was taking so long for these wolves. Now look at us, boys. We are just flying through these things. Bro, I was literally like, dude, why is it taking so long to kill these wolves? I have the first iron sword, but there we go. We didn't even have the iron sword. Oh, there is a legendary one over here, though. Let's see how much this one gives us. All right, I'm waiting. And 18 trill, not bad. All right, I think we have enough for the next zone, though. So if we do slash zones, we can go to the Arctic Drowned. And I think we were here not too long ago. But how much are we going to make from this? Let's see. Come on, please be good, bro. This is an epic, which is better than the rare. With no money boosters, how much are we about to make? Come on, please be a big number, bro. I just need this money to upgrade my sword. And 182 trill, not bad. Nothing crazy, though. So we need 300 trill. I guess we just have to kill 2 of those to get the next sword, which is actually pretty good. And boom, there we go. Upgrade sword and ka-ching and boom. Okay, now let's see how much we can, you know, take these mobs down with our abilities. Okay, not bad. We didn't even get an arrow strike there and it went pretty fast. But if we do slash zones, yeah, dude, we're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need a money booster. That's the only way that we could fastly get past this. I mean, we could take 20 minutes, but I want to go faster. But honestly, this is where we did start at the beginning of the video. So instead of opening up more crates for today's video, I feel like that's a little bit excessive. I might just use the auto AFK fighter time that we have left over and build up for the next one so that we can finally get to the barn and get things rolling here on Dungeons. But they just have their brand new update, so I want all of you guys to come out to the server, check it out, see what you guys are missing. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Peace out and goodbye.